Hey guys. Hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing good so far on this Monday. Hey. So I'm going to be looking to the side here because now I can see what you guys are saying, and we can finally chat live and we can do a little bit of a Q&A. This video is going to be on hair, specifically type 3 and 4 hair, because I feel like it's super important for all of us to learn about hair and their textures and what they need. You know, let's learn something different about somebody else, right? Hey Joshua, hey Olivia, everyone see me okay? Yes, this video will stay on afterwards. Okay, so I am actually going to put this here so I can talk to you guys. How is everyone's day? Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Germany. Oh my goodness, all over the place. France. I actually went to school in France. I was an exchange student. Did you guys know that? Vegas, woo woo. I'm in Vegas if you guys are new. So yeah, if you guys are new, my name's Christy. I have 5 children through foster care adoption. My husband and I adopted them. We live in Las Vegas. We are originally from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I really just want to kind of like share my knowledge and educate others, other foster parents and adoptive parents, to help care for their babies that may not look like them and just kind of understand things and be the best parents we can be for our kids. It's very different being a foster parent or an adoptive parent because, you know, we didn't grow up with the knowledge of taking care of a child of a different color. So I think this is a really important subject. And today we're going to be focusing on hair care. So I kind of want to just let you guys take the lead and ask some questions and I will answer them. And if you guys like this sort of thing, we're going to continue and do this. I was thinking about doing it every week and having you guys take a poll on what topic we're going to be talking about. And I think it's going to be really beneficial for all of us. You know, definitely takes a village to raise kiddos. So let's do it together. Let's ask those tough questions. No judgment here. And if I can't answer them, I'll look to you guys to answer them. Okay, so how did I learn about black hair care? A lot of it was through trial and error and just taking recommendations and being open from others. I asked a lot of questions, and you have to take into consideration that, you know, when I would ask questions, people would refer me to certain products, and I tried it, and some of those products actually didn't work. So it's just a mixture of everything. Asking questions, being open, getting help from others, and my own trial and error in the end is what really led me to learn how to take care of my girls' hair. Can you get these supplies that I use at a normal store? Yes and no. A lot of the stuff I grab at Target, but a lot of things like the specific gel I use and obviously the barrettes and, you know, things like that, hair accessories you cannot find at Target or even Walmart. I think you can, like a small one at Walmart. Not even at Sally's. I mean, I think I find a lot of the hair products at Sally's Beauty Supply, but no tools or accessories there. Those I have to go to like specifically like a black beauty store for, which is like Candyland to me. I love going to those stores. It's just like endless. I love it. I spend way too much. How do you apply beads? I do have a video where I did some beads. There's a little tool that I use, a little plastic tool that just really helps. I think other people do it with string and do it that way, but I found that little plastic tool, I'm not sure what it's called. Does anyone know what that's called? But it usually comes in the pack with the beads. Okay, comments are coming in fast. Let me see. Do you use black salons often? I do not normally take my girls to a black salon because of COVID, but I do have someone that comes into the home. She is a black woman and she does do cornrows and things on the girls' hair because I'm not that talented. I can twist and do singles all day, but I'm really braid, bead, feeder. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I have someone come in actually. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Nia. How do you treat dry hair? Water is number one. I mean, if like their hair needs water. Water is the best moisture you can put into their hair. Water, water, water. Condition, deep condition. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but how does it feel have black daughter's natural hair? I love it. It was definitely a learning curve, but it's so fun because with their hair, I can do so much. Like the possibilities and the creativity is endless. You can do so much. How often do you deep condition? Every 2 weeks or so, give or take. It depends on what style. If I'm super busy and I end up just putting the girl's hair in a bun or in 2 poofs or in 4 sections, I will do it every time I restyle every week. But if I put more of like smaller braids and twists, it's every 2 to 3 weeks. So every time I take it down and either wash or co-wash, I always do a deep treatment. What's your favorite hairstyle to do? Oh, it just changes all the time. You should try castor oil. I love castor oil. It is my number one thing that works on the girl's hair. Coconut oil does not work on their hair. It really doesn't. Castor oil works amazing. How often do you style? Every week to 2 weeks. Recommend products for dry scalp. Oil. Put oil on their scalp. Co-wash is you're washing with conditioner only. You're adding that moisture in and it is cleansing it. I use a cleansing co-wash. Who's it by? I think it's by Carol's daughter. It's a cleansing co-wash. As I Am has a good one as well. How did you figure out which products work for their hair? So first of all, no, I do not use silicones. You really need to learn the porosity of your child's hair. I think learning the hair type and the porosity. Porosity is, how can I explain this? It's the ability or inability to absorb moisture. So once you figure that out, you'll kind of have a guide and you can figure out which products work best for them. There's a lot to it. Okay, let me look in here because this is distracting me here. Do you use Head and Shoulders? No, I do not use Head and Shoulders. What do I do for the edges? I very rarely do their edges because I don't want to, put too much manipulation there. So I just kind of like put them back and protect them with some hair dressing or conditioner. But if, they want a cute style where we do a little bit of edges, I use the Murray's Edge Wax. I like that one. And there's also one by Eden Naturals that works well as well. Tips for growth. Be gentle, moisturize, don't use too much manipulation, keep it in a protective style. Those are the main things for hair growth. Do I do my edges? Nah, no. Do I use any creams? I don't really use too much creams. I will use a little bit of a curling cream. Sometimes, if we're doing a style where I have the curls out and I want them to be a little more defined, but I really don't use too many creams. How much do you think you have grown? I have grown so much. I have learned so much. I'm way more confident caring for my girl's hair than I was, say, 5-6 years ago. Do you think putting gel in your hair is yay or nay? It just depends. I like a little eco gel here and there to hold a braid in, but hair conditioner works for that too, like hair dressing one, like Blue Magic Super Grow, the one that I use, that's my favorite. I think it really helps to seal in all the moistures, protect it so the moistures can absorb. Hey Kelly, how are you? What age do you feel it's appropriate for your girls to wash hair? This is a tough one. So I've already started helping my girls to understand and help them to with the skills to care, but their hands are not strong enough yet. Their hands are not strong enough to really get a good lather and get in there in the scalp and get a good conditioning treatment in. Their hands are not strong enough yet. So they're definitely not ready at 8 and 9 years old. I don't know what the age is. I really don't. It really depends on the thickness of the hair, the strength of the girl. I don't know. I don't have an answer. Do they use bonnets at night? Yes, religiously every single night. It is actually one of my dreams to come out with our own bonnets. Do you think ever when your girls get older, they will get box braids? Avea has had box braids twice. She wasn't a big fan of it. I loved the way it looked. It was so gorgeous. It definitely matured her, which is kind of scary, but maybe later in life. It really depends on the strength and the health, like how healthy her hair is, if I want her to have box braids in the future, if they will be good for her hair. How old are the girls? My girls are 5, 6, 8, and 9. Yes, aloe vera. So I do have an aloe vera homemade treatment that a friend of mine, you guys know EB Curly TV, she told me about a certain recipe that I have made a few times. I haven't filmed it, but definitely next time I do it, I will share it with you guys. We have aloe vera plants in the backyard for this reason, because I want to be able to use our own plants. How often do you shampoo? Ooh, I shampoo like every 2 weeks to a month. It really depends. I would say closer to a month. I co-wash a lot and I deep condition. I feel like that really cleanses hair enough. You have to be careful with shampoo because it really strips the natural oils out. So I only do it like after we come back from camping. Oh, my cat's here. After we come back from camping or the beach, things like that, it needs a good scrub, but I put the moisture back in immediately. So many questions, guys. My girls are at school today. You should think about starting your own salon. I actually had a dream about doing that. I had a dream, but guys, that is not in my capacity. I have 5 kids. Like I don't have time to open something outside of the home where I have to be there all the time. You know, I'm more of an online business type of gal. Oh, thanks, Rita. Thank you so much. I have straightened the girls' hair maybe like 3 times their entire life. Christmas, New Year's, special occasions. I'm not an expert at straightening hair. I'm not a big fan of heat in general. The most heat that I do is maybe like once every 6 months, I'll do a quick on low setting, like hair drying session with a brush just to get it a little bit straighter and to stretch it before I braid it. But that's very, very rare. I very rarely use heat. The only heat that I do use is during the deep conditioning treatments. I wish I had it here. Let me see if I can show you guys. All right, so I use this. This is the cap that I use. I got it on Amazon. Oh, there we go. Can you guys see me okay? So this is the cap that I use. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like 15 bucks. You put it in the microwave, and this is what I use on the girls for their deep treatments. I saturate their hair with a deep treatment mask or hydrating serum or whatever it is, and then I heat this up for like, I think 1.5 minutes, and this is just a really nice, consistent heat, and it's not too high. If you guys have questions about products and you want links, message me on Instagram. Do I support little girls dyeing their hair at this age? No, absolutely not. One year my girls were, I need to plug in my phone. One year my girls wanted to, they were like, what's that, High School Musical or one of those things, and they wanted pink streaks in their hair, and I did spray it with a temporary spray, and then I washed it out the next day. But no, I don't think little girls should dye their hair. That's super damaging to kids' hair. Would you ever let your daughters grow locks if they wanted to? If they wanted to. It's not something I would do right now, but if later in their life they wanted to do it, I would support that, and I would help them to learn how to cleanse it and moisturize it, and you know, because you can still wash it and cleanse it when it's in locks. Do you do regular shampoo and conditioner for your younger girls? Actually, you know what's funny about this? I really need to plug in my phone. This is a cool subject because I feel like my hair care routine and Natalia and Lily's hair care routine has like leveled up because of the knowledge I have for Avea and Gigi's hair. So actually I use like Maui Moisture hydrating hair conditioner in my girls' hair and my hair. I think that if I didn't know the importance of hydration, I wouldn't. I would just use like herbal essence or Pantene or whatever. But I definitely think that our hair care routine is better because of the knowledge that I have for the girls. Okay, my husband's not here. Can you show your husband? He's not here right now. More cooking videos? Sure. I do use Black-owned products. Absolutely. I think that you know, I gravitate more towards them because I want to support them. But in the end, it's like whatever works for us, you know? I did go to Target this morning and I picked up some more things. I think I wanted to tell you guys about what I do when my girl's hair is in a style and I want to take it out, but it's dry. So what I do first is I wet it to, you know, so there's not so much manipulation and I could just easily get it out without breaking the hair. You know, breakage is a huge thing and we don't want that. So what I do is I wet it and then I put this on it. So this is the jelly to cream conditioner. I put this on, it has aloe vera in it. I have another one too that I've actually never used before, but this one is like, what is it, rose with rose water. I put this on it and this gives it with the water and this gives it, I just put it over the braids and in the scalp, and this gives it enough slip so that I can take it out easily. It slips out without too much damage. So if you guys, if you haven't tried this, oh my gosh, and it smells good too. I had to smell it. It just smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna plug you guys in because my battery is getting a little bit low and I don't want to lose you guys. I'm trying my best to keep up with the comments. I'm doing my best. Okay, there we are. I'm plugged in. Let's see. Yes, do not perm hair. My kids are at school right now. Favorite protective style. There's so many. There's so many. I think I think that protecting the edges and protecting all of the hair is probably my favorite. You know, putting it up in a ponytail or in two pigtails, to me, that's not a protective style because you're not protecting anything right here or right here. Like, you're not protecting anything. I think it really needs to be in all of it, in twists or braids. Do I recommend Cantu? Okay, so I know a lot of people will not agree with me, but I actually really love Cantu products. I don't use them as much anymore because I've discovered like all these other products that I love, but smells good, affordability, they're super affordable. They're like $3.99 or $4.99. They work consistently. These were the products that I used in the very beginning when my kids were small until I found other products that I liked. And I grew and I had more money and I could afford a little bit more. But I really don't see a problem with Cantu products. I really love the argan oil leave-in conditioner. It smells amazing. It works good, but there's a little bit of alcohol in it. So if you're going to use them, try to use the ones that says natural or for kids on it. But it's not for everyone, guys. It's not for everyone. Like, it depends on your hair type, porosity, like it really, really depends. And I really do plan on doing a video on how to tell your child's hair porosity and hair type in a future video, maybe next week, because I think that's like a really good starting point, and I wish I would have done that sooner. I think it would help people understand what products to use. Does putting water in their hair give them a cold? No, I mean, they shouldn't go to bed with wet hair, that's for sure. What type of work does my husband do? He's an engineer. Someone mentioned something about Ace. Ace does have a hair care routine. He didn't for the longest time because his hair was just like buzzed, and he loves having his hair buzzed. But I really want him to grow out his hair. I actually grew it out to about 3.5, 4 inches on top, and I was starting to see his curl pattern, and I was teaching him a hair care routine. I got him certain products. My husband ended up buzzing it because my son was like, "Dad, can you buzz my hair?" And he buzzed it, and I was so upset. So we're currently growing it back. It's growing fast. I think within the next 3 weeks, I'll do a video on what I do for his what I do for his hair care. But I actually use, is this not working? Hold on one second. I actually use Young King Hair Care. I can get it at Target, and they actually just went in Walmart. I think it's easier to find in Walmart. There is a shampoo, there's a conditioner, there is a leave-in conditioner, a oil, and a curling cream. I love it. I really, really, really love it, and I'm definitely going to be sharing that with you guys soon. I'll do a video. How do you feel like your hair? Cornrows, how do they feel about tightening up on them? Cornrows are, I don't think that they are for everyone. Avea's hair works really well in cornrows. When I take her hair out, she doesn't lose a lot, and it really helps to protect. With Elia's hair, we've tried cornrows about 2 or 3 times. Every single time, her hair breaks and tons of it comes out. Like, it does not work for her hair. I think cornrows pull. They're a good protective style if they're not too tight. So when you pull on cornrows, it can cause breakage, especially if you're not maintaining and moisturizing it while it's in the style. So for us, it works for Avea. It doesn't work for Elia. I've never tried Aunt Jackie's. I have never tried Miel. So today I went to Target, and where is it? Oh no, I think I left it in the car. But I did buy another one of these because I ran out, and I only use a tiny, tiny bit of this. This will last me literally a year, guys, a year. But, oh, here it is. So I got this. I heard great things about Miel, and we needed a new deep conditioner. So this is the Miel Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. I have been doing like deep hydration masks on my girls, and I feel like their hair is pretty moisturized. Now I want to do some strength treatments because strength is super important on hair growth so that it won't break. And so we're going to be doing some strengthening hair masks this weekend for my girls. Do I wash my daughter's hair all at the same time? No, I very rarely do. I've tried that before, and it's just too much because I like to wash and then do the whole routine of all their hair care products and then get it in a protective style the same day. And that's really impossible for me to do both girls. Are there a lot of snakes in Vegas? I haven't seen one yet. Are any of the products unscented? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. They don't have strong scents, though. Thank you, Rosemary. Do my children complain about tight styles? Sometimes, yes. Elia's hair, her scalp is very, very sensitive. So she complains throughout the whole process. It's normal, guys. It's normal. Thank you, Tanette. You know what? That's so funny. Someone said they want to see my husband do my girl's hair. So let me just tell you, my husband doesn't do their hair. Let's keep it real. But he has shown an interest lately, and I think it would be so fun if I just filmed him trying, and maybe I could tell him as it goes. You're like, what do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you guys want to see that. I'll put that on my list. I want to do Ace's hair care routine, and maybe Daddy does daughter's hair. How cute would that be? What a fun memory. I think I would just like to have that for the memories. I'm going to put that on my list. Yay, you guys want to see that? Okay, daddy, daughter. So fun. I think that'll be really helpful because, you know, there's a lot of adoptive, two dads adopt kids. So how cool would that be? What's your question, Val? Can you show a style with beads? Yeah, maybe I'll do one of those. You guys want to do that? Like how to apply beads? I really want to get that porosity and hair type video out first before we move on to beads, guys. How do I know what style to do? I just do it off the top of my head. Pinterest, I ask the girls what they want, and or if like, they're gonna have like a dance that week or whatever, I kind of keep that in mind, and I do more of an up style rather than a lots in their face. I love doing single braids because you can do so much with it. You can put it half up, half down. You can put it in a ponytail. You can just do like a little bit, or you can put it to the side. You can put it over or do straight part. I like doing singles because you can do other things to kind of spice it up. Okay, so I only have about 5 more minutes. I've got so much to do today, guys. So much going on in my life that I'm going to be sharing with you guys soon. There's a lot going on. Have I ever been overwhelmed with the fact of doing thick hair? So I have not been overwhelmed with doing their hair. I've been overwhelmed in general as a mom that I have like so much to do. And oh my gosh, I need to do their hair before school starts on Monday. And I got to pack their backpacks. It's just another thing, but not necessarily because of their hair type. I actually love it. It's a bonding thing. I've learned a lot. I'm really proud of myself. And I really love teaching others that have no idea how to care for Black children's hair. It's fun for me. It's really rewarding. Quickest, easiest short hairstyles for toddlers. Moisture, moisture, moisture for sure. And just like a little leave-in and cream, maybe that's all they really need. I used to do these super cute little like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 4, and then 1 in the middle, like a little gathers with like nylon rubber bands. So cute, just to have it in a little bit of a style. Not too tight though. I'm so glad, Shawnette. What first brush would you get started with? Tangle Teezer. Tangle Teezer, I'd say, is a really good one. Just be gentle. After school activities? What do you mean? Dry scalp. Tea tree oil is really good for dry scalp. My girls don't have dry scalp, but I've noticed sometimes like when I'm in a rush and I'm co-washing or washing their hair, sometimes when I'm parting it, I realize that I didn't do a good job rinsing, and I'm like, girl, back to the sink, and then I'll do it again. You really got to get in there and get all that buildup out of their hair. Thank you, Lala. That was so sweet. Swim caps. Oh, you guys want to know about swim caps? Message me if you want the link to the swim caps I use. I will be doing a video on skincare, how I care for my kids' skincare and how it differs compared to my other girls, and you know, darker or lighter skin, what do they need? What's the differences? What's the similarities? I think that would be super beneficial, especially us going into the hot months. So I'm going to be doing it on a video on skincare. So I will touch bases on the scalp as well, but I think tea tree oil works really well for dandruff and dry scalp. Is their hair hard to comb through? If it's been in a protective style with a lot of buildup, product buildup, yeah, it's definitely difficult. But rinsing their hair first and then using like a cream conditioner and let that sit in their hair for a couple of minutes before you use a wide tube comb really does help. My Instagram is Christy Gior, the same screen name as what I have here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, say hey, let me know that you guys saw my live. You can ask me questions there all the time. If I don't get back to you right away, bear with me, I will try. But that's why I want to do these lives maybe once a week with you guys. Pick a topic and we'll do this every week. What do I do to maintain my younger girls' routine? So if you guys don't know, my little girls are Caucasian and Asian, and they have like type 2A hair or maybe 2B, I don't know. And, you know, just consistently cleansing and moisturizing their hair. That's all I really do for them, to be honest. I don't do deep treatments on their hair. It doesn't need it. Edges. I like the Murray's Edge Wax. I also like the Eden Naturals Edge. I think it's a gel or it's a paste, I think. How you wrap their hair for styles. Like, what do you use to wrap it? What do you mean? What do I use to wrap it? Like a bonnet? They do sleep. Guys, if you have kids that are not sleeping with satin caps or headbands or wraps, that is something that you should put into their routine for sure, because that protects all that hard work and all that moisture you put in their hair. That really, really helps it. It'll make the protective style last longer. And if they will not keep that on, make sure you have a satin pillowcase. And silk if you're fancy. But we just have satin ones. They were like $8 off Amazon. I use one for myself. It's actually good for everyone, even for your skin. Like it helps not dry out your skin because cotton pillowcases do that. And it helps with like wrinkles because I'm a face sleeper. I sleep like, How long do I leave their hair in protective styles? It really depends on the style, but I would say anywhere from a week to 3 weeks. How many products do I use per style? I'd say 3. Leave-in, oil, and then like a hair dress or a gel or a cream, something like that. I'd say 3, not including the shampoo and conditioner. Thank you, Tamarie. Am I saying your name right? Have I ever been to Sacramento? Yes, I am from the San Francisco Bay Area. Do you think your live videos will be at the same time weekly? I would like to get to that point if I can get my life together. What do you guys think? What days work good? Does this time work good or do evenings work better? Let me know. And then what I will do is make sure you're subscribed and you have post notifications on, because every week I will go on my community tab and I will post a poll of what you guys want the topic to be on like Sunday maybe, and then maybe I'll go live on Monday. And then you guys can pick the title. I would love to talk about everything. I'd love to talk about the importance of diversity in the home, misconceptions, foster care, adoption, what we should be teaching our kids about history. Like, I want to dig deep, guys. So let me know, message me if you have any suggestions you want me to add to my list. And then every Sunday I will ask you guys what you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it on Monday. Does that sound good? I just need to figure out the time on Monday. Towel. Oh my gosh, I have so much I want to talk about. The towel that I use for their hair is a special microfiber towel. I'm not going to go get it right now. I should have brought all my products, but message me if you want to know about it. I don't even think I put it in my favorite product video. Message me on Instagram. I will send you the link. Actually, I will probably go on there on my stories and link a lot of these products today, since they're fresh on my mind and the tools that I use. So add me on Instagram. I share more of daily type of stuff. You'll get more content there for sure. What do I use to detangle their hair? I use conditioner first before I even contangle, and I use a I use a variety of things. Tangle Teezer. Well, first I use the Easy Styler or Easy Detangler, the one with the loose teeth. While it's wet, like while I'm conditioning it, I'll do a light one there just to kind of get through, or a wide tooth comb. And then for styling, I really like the Tangle Teezer to make sure it's nice and smooth before I braid or before I twist. I did used to use Denman brushes a lot. I still use it. I just haven't lately since I found the Tangle Teezer. Is it easier to maintain Elia's hair versus Vivi's hair? Nope. You're welcome, Richard. I am so sorry that I'm not able to get to everyone's question. It's really, really difficult. I think maybe next time I'll have my best friend Tiffany come on here and moderate for me. Yeah, it's a lot. I want to do this with you guys. I want to see you all. I want to go live with you. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you want to see more of these, and we will do more. Yes, my little girls love the older girls' hair. I think that they're jealous that I spend so much time on their hair and they see that. So like, Mommy, can I wash my hair? So I'll just wash their hair in the sink for fun. You know, with the, are there any styles you do on all 4 of your girls' hair? Yes. I love doing princess buns on their hair with the donuts I get it from the dollar store. I love all my girls in Bantu knots. They're super adorable. They don't really ask for them much because they're really like uncomfortable to sleep in. Okay, rubber, last thing I'm going to talk about because I have so much to do today. Rubber bands. If you are going to use those little black rubber bands that traditionally are used for braiding and such, soak them in oil first. Not too long because I feel like they get weak, but soak them in oil first before you put them in. Make sure that area is nice and moisturized, and and don't do them too tight. But I don't even use those anymore. I use nylon ones, like nylon that you would have like, you know, for tights or nylon leggings or whatever. They sell nylon ones on Amazon. They have all different colors. They are very, a lot more gentle on their hair. I will go to Instagram and I will link my, in the stories right after this, I will link, give me 10 minutes because I have a quick meeting, but I will link some of the things that I talked about, the satin bonnets, pillowcases, nylon bands that work really, really well. I'll link some of those for you guys. Tired of doing the older girls' hair? No, I haven't gotten tired of it. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, I got to do it. Do I have enough time? There's a little bit around, surrounding that, but when I actually get in and do it, I actually really enjoy it. You're welcome, Faith. I'm sorry I couldn't answer everyone's question, but if you do have a burning question, please ask me on Instagram. You can message me. Let's see what else. Foster care. Okay. Oh, someone said something that I want to read right here. I can definitely see having your like foster care TED Talk. Yes, I want to do that, to Mary. Am I saying your name right? I do want to do that. Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. Yes, love it. I'm not a fan of the scent, but I love Shea Moisture. Like, they're one of my favorites. I don't think I'll ever stop using them. Have you seen the video that a black YouTuber made about you, giving you lots of, I have. There's been about, I think, 4 or 5 reaction videos. I'm always scared to watch them because their thumbnails are always like me in the most unflattering like face, like looking at my daughter, and then it's them like, oh girl. So I'm like, God, why do you have to use that clickbait? It makes you look like such a bad person. But they usually are pretty nice. Do my kids love giving a hair wash? It really depends. It depends on what's going on in their life at that moment. If they're bored, yeah, they'll have fun. But if I'm taking away from watching a show or doing something that I'm done before the next day's school, then no, they're like, I don't want to do it. But once they get there and they're fine and we're talking and they feel the water on their scalp, they're fine. Yeah, it's so unnecessary, but it's like, right, Deborah? Like, but that's what YouTubers do. Okay, I'm gonna go in a minute. I really got to get things done before I pick up my kids from school. But do you guys like this? Do you like these lives? I'm actually going to be going on my own hair journey. I need to wash my hair. Don't judge me. It's been like 5 days, 6 days. I'm going to be going on a hair journey myself with a company called Bondi Boost. I've heard great things about them and I really want to try it. So I actually ordered all the products. There's a shampoo, there's a conditioner, there is a hair mask, and then there is a intensive spray. I think this is for hair growth. And then there is a hair oil. I have not tried it yet. I'm going to wear it today. And then I'm going to share my experience. I'm going to measure my hair every week to see what the growth is. So if you guys want to learn about that hair care journey, I'm going to be doing it on Instagram for the next 3 months. So follow me on Instagram. I keep breaking up. I'm sorry, guys. I don't list everything. They also list the bonnets, the satin pillowcases, my rat tail comb, the Tangle Teezer, all my tools, my nylon bands, everything. Oh, I don't know why it's not working, guys. Okay, I'm sorry if it's lagging. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's the internet. Hi, Zoe. Yes, I will keep this video up. Hopefully it's not too laggy, but it will go live shortly after this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go because I got a huge to-do list to tackle. I will shortly, maybe in about 30 minutes or so, go on and put some of my favorite hairstyle links on my Instagram. I actually have a highlight that says links. So if you click on there, it'll show all my favorites that I had posted before. I put them all in there. It's like a little file cabinet of any post that any link that I have shared will be there, all my hair care stuff. Okay, guys? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. Again, give this video a like. Thanks for showing up today. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I'll see you a little bit later over there. Okay, bye guys.